Hello everyone, this is Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another garden chat. I am back out at the farm for the weekend and just thought I'd show you what's going on. The zucchini are just going great guns as always. They're just producing tons and tons of zucchini. We almost sold out of zucchini at the markets the last 2 days, but not quite. We also had lettuce. On Friday at the farmer's market, we totally sold out of lettuce, and we sold out of that like within the first 45 minutes of the market. The community market Saturday wasn't quite as good. We didn't sell out of anything. We had lots of lettuce left over, but you know, that's the way it goes, right? And the community market's it's new, and so it's going to take a while for them to kind of build up. But you know, they're coming. But you know, as you can see, the potatoes are all flowering over there. We did dig up one hill just to see what was going on, but you know, it's going to be at least minimum 2 weeks, if not longer, before we have new potatoes. And we've had so many people at the farmers market ask for new potatoes, and it's just too early. It's just too early. I think there's another market gardener in the area who might have new potatoes next week, but yeah, lots of people are already asking, but it's simply too early for a lot of it. You know, the beans are finally starting to flower at long last. You've been sitting there, and finally they've started to flower this morning. Isn't that gorgeous? These are the Royal Burgundy purple potted bean. Aren't those gorgeous flowers? Aren't they so pretty? And then these are tender green over here, and then over here we have a row of yellows. So everything's coming along. You know, we're heading towards mid-July, so everything's just kind of in the peak of growth right now. Cucumbers are flowering, tomatoes are flowering. They are finally starting to set fruit more and more. I've got some work I gotta do out here on the tomatoes. I gotta secure some more of them up to their posts. I've got some pruning to do on them. I also wanted to do some cross breeding for my tomato breeding project, but there is getting to be more and more that are setting fruit. I did notice a couple of blue beauties out here that had fruit on them. And of course the Centennial Rockets and the Beaver Lodge Slicers are covered with fruit. Nothing's ripening yet, but that's okay. It'll all come along when it's supposed to. There's a really nice looking carbon tomato that's set fruit, and it's got a really nice shape, so we just gotta wait for it to ripen. There was some Brad's Atomic Grape out here, if I can find them. Where were they now? That were looking really, really awesome. Let's see, what are these here? There we go. There's some. There's several. I don't know if you can see those. There are some that were looking really good. There's a few there. So yes, everything is just doing what it's supposed to be doing. We've had so much heat, like really heat, like low 30 degree days, which is unusual. It's almost the opposite of the weather we had last year. Last year was so cold and wet, and they had so much rain. But this year's definitely the opposite of that. It's been hot and dry. We finally got a little bit of rain last night, but you know what? I don't think it was enough. It did wet the ground, and any rain at this point is gratefully received, because it's been so unbelievably dry. Just trying to find that one carbon that was looking so good. Oh well, anyway. But we did receive some rain finally at last night. We sat outside and watched the storms roll in. It was awesome. Not a lot of thunder or lightning, but it was just so nice to watch the clouds roll in. And as I've said, it's starting to be a borderline drought situation here. And the rain last night, like I said, was desperately needed, and we could have used it a little bit more. Because already the top of the soil is starting to dry. And it's going to be another hot day today. All week, this coming week is supposed to be like, low 30s. So that's what, low 90s or something like that. So, but other than that, everything is doing really well, other than the heat. We have been putting water on the garden usually every other day. We try to water different areas. It's really the crops in the field that are really starting to suffer without the rain. So, and of course, we're surrounded by canola fields out here. So, a little more rain would be gratefully appreciated. So, if anyone could send some our way, that would be awesome. But other than that, that's what's going on. That's what's happening. So yeah, so we still have lots to do out here. There's a bit of weeding left to do. Like I said, I've got some work on the tomatoes to do. Glenn's gonna be playing with his bees this morning before it gets too hot. And yeah, it's shaping up to be another hot day out here at the farm. So I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you're enjoying your day, and I hope you have a wonderful week coming up. So until next time, you take care.